Bullies only win when they control your reaction. And in this video, I want to talk about how we can take that power back. Because learning how to protect yourself from insults, humiliation, toxic people, especially at work, is one of the most underrated yet emotionally important skills that we can develop. Let's get to it. Weren't the 90s great? Great vibes, great culture, great fashion, great music. It was the era before smartphones. I remember those years being very fun, very happy, very chill, very optimistic. But when I look a little deeper, maybe they weren't as fun and carefree as I remember. I was bullied quite a bit as a kid. Now at the time, I didn't think it was anything serious. Some teasing, some insults, some physical aggression from kids in the neighborhood. Yeah, it hurt, but I remember just thinking it as just boys being boys. And like a lot of people who get bullied, I accepted it because I thought being mistreated is just the price to pay for being included. Eventually, we all grew up, grew out of it, grew apart, people moved, so on and so on. In the years that followed, I thought nothing of it. In fact, I would often laugh and roll my eyes at parents' attempts to stop bullying. I would think, kids are just so soft these days, and bullying is good, it toughens people up. But looking back much more closely at my childhood all these years later, it's impossible not to recognize just how much the bullying affected me, and very likely led to some of the confidence and insecurity issues that I would develop later in life and still deal with to this day. And the strange thing is, bullying doesn't end when childhood ends. In some ways, it gets much worse. Now, adult bullies aren't giving you wedgies or throwing rocks at you. At least I don't think. But they do still exist. Sometimes they're family members. Sometimes they're coworkers. Oftentimes, they're bosses and managers. And unlike childhood, adults can't often just run away, especially not at work. You can't exactly punch your boss in the face and expect to keep your job afterwards. So how do we deal with people like this? Well, honestly, it's very difficult. And it's much easier said than done. But we have to try our very best not to take anything personally. So when an insult comes your way, just let it drop right in front of you. Don't let it land. Like in today's episode's quote, "Nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent." When that insult comes, just watch it drop to your feet. Remember, any insult, any demeaning comment, any humiliation is a reflection of them, not of you. People who constantly demean others are usually fighting something internally themselves. Insecurity, shame, anger, fear. And unfortunately, they project those emotions onto other people. That doesn't excuse them from it, but it does help explain the behavior. I remember two of the biggest bullies from my school. Whoa, they were rough. And I remember overhearing that one of the guys would attend therapy after school. Now this was in the mid-90s. Kids didn't talk about therapy openly. I remember thinking, I wonder what he's going to therapy for. I mean, I start to see him differently after that. The other kid's father was a true tyrant. Looking back, I kind of wonder what was happening at home. Again, I'm not defending them, but hindsight has given me some perspective. And as the saying goes, hurt people hurt people. Sometimes the people who are causing the most pain are the ones who are carrying the most pain. I lost touch with both of those guys many years ago, but I really do hope they're both doing well. Honestly, adulthood isn't that much different. Think about the boss who is constantly humiliating employees, or that coworker who's always belittling people, or the person who makes others feel small just so they can feel empowered. Healthy people don't act like this. But just remember this, the bullies, they'll never get away with it. It will always come back to bite them. Most of the time, however, you just won't know about it. Karma is not just an idea. It's a real thing. It's a universal order. People will always get what they deserve. They might hide it well, or maybe it hasn't happened yet, but bad behavior never goes unnoticed or unpunished. Karma is real. I also want to mention something that I personally struggle with: standing up for myself. I'm not good with confrontation. Honestly, I often shy away from it. But over time, I learned that there are small changes that can make a huge difference when dealing with aggressive people. Things like maintaining eye contact, speaking clearly and calmly instead of nervously, not shrinking physically, refusing to immediately apologize. Even subtle confidence changes can alter the dynamic. Bullies often look for easy emotional targets, and once they realize that they can't as easily shake you, everything changes. Even mentioning something about your personal life, your kids, your partner, your weekend plans, it will do one of two things. It will make them see you as more human, or it'll make them jealous, because there's a good chance that, unlike you, they have nothing outside of work that they look forward to. Another way to deal with bullies, especially at work, is to think of yourself as a character that you control in a video game. The bully is the bad guy, and your goal is to get through the game stress-free. Any insults or remarks from the bully don't hurt you because it all takes place within the game, and you win every time. Oddly enough, creating that little bit of emotional distance can really help. But if you want the ultimate way to retaliate against bullies, here it is. It's been said that the best revenge is living well. And that's all we can try to do. Unfortunately, we can't control others. However, we can control how we react to them. So don't let the insults land. Don't let the abuse linger. Don't overwhelm yourself with feelings of hatred, revenge, and retaliation. Just love, laugh, smile, and live your best life. And that's how we defeat the bullies. And one final thing. Being kind doesn't mean being weak. The world needs more kind people. So keep being you. Thanks everyone. Until next time.